As mammals evolved a higher metabolism, a warm-blooded body temperature, and a larger brain, they required far more oxygen to support all of these advances. And so a number of respiratory system changes evolved in the ancestors of mammals and in the early mammals. Instead of the internal nares emptying into the oral cavity, as it does in frogs and turtles seen here, mammals evolved a secondary palate as the maxillary and palatine bones fused, and then a soft mucous membrane palate posterior to this, which separated the oral and nasal cavities so that they could breathe while their mouths were full. All ancestral amniotes possessed a larynx, which possessed multiple cartilages, and crocodiles possess a thyroid cartilage, and lizards seem to possess an epiglottis. A number of cartilages are typical in mammals to fuse and form the larynx, and then some cartilages found in humans, such as the cuneiform and corniculate cartilages. These were added later and are not present in all mammals. The position of the larynx and hyoid bone descended in human ancestry in two steps. By the common ancestor of chimps and humans, the larynx had descended, and in human ancestors, the hyoid bone descended from its original position. In infants, both form more superiorly and then drop. While this does increase the risk of choking, it was important for the ability to make a repertoire of sounds in human speech. Vocal cords are present typically in mammals, and so thus the vocal cords which allow human speech are used by other species to make a variety of vocalizations. In mammals, the lungs are divided into separate lobes. The number of lobes can vary from species to species. In humans, there are 2 lobes on the left and 3 lobes on the right. And the lungs are limited to the thoracic cavity, as you can see in this cat as the lungs expand. This is because the muscular diaphragm separates the ventral body cavity into a thoracic body cavity with the heart and lungs and an abdominopelvic body cavity. This diaphragm then pushes down on the digestive organs, causing the guts to protrude. But this allows the lungs to lengthen. And so thus mammals are capable of taking in more oxygen with each breath than a reptile because of the action of the diaphragm, which lengthens the lungs.